There you go.
Pretty.
Fantastic. Maria Provenzano arrived today in her helicopter.
That's what she got.
That was my shot coming in.
Right.
Yes,
She rode a drone.
Today she is making a DIY neon light sign that's going to blow Lauren's mind, I'm telling you. Which is going to add a little flair, actually, to any room.
To any room,
Our
yes.
Googly house even.
Any room, but these are super popular right now in home decor. We're seeing them everywhere, and as you can see, I kind of went a little crazy with like the paper behind it, but you can use just plain ones as well. And then, of course, I love these standalone ones.
That's so neat, Maria.
So you can use these for parties, and then whatever kind of style you have in your house, you can customize it to whatever you have.
I had no idea this even existed.
So
Yes.
fun. Well, I had actually seen this at a girlfriend's house. She had a heart that looked just like that was hanging on the wall, and I was like, I'm such a bad house guest. I'm like sitting there like looking at it, like, how can I make this?
And I bet hers probably costs a lot of money.
You would be surprised at how much these cost.
Yeah, they're not cheap. Okay, so you got started a little bit earlier today.
I did. I got started earlier today and to make this love sign. So I'll show you guys how I got started. As you can see, there's what we have there. And I painted mine just like an ombre kind of color. And then I used just a pencil to lightly draw the word love on there. So you can see our special effects to show you what it looked like.
Okay.
And then I used the neon wire. It's called electroluminescent wire. And then poked a hole just using a nail. And then it just popped it through the back. And then when you bring it, you want to bring it all the way through. This was a really long wire. They come in different sizes. And so then I taped it down with painter's tape. Painter's tape is great because it's not going to pull off the paint and all of the any design you have on there, but you still have to be really careful. And then you just spell out the word and hold it down, and then of course bring any excess through the back using the same technique, using the nail, and then I just kind of taped it on. And then I used this super strong super glue to glue the neon wire down. And then the reason why I kept the tape on, you want to move the tape and go under where the tape is to make sure that the glue is everywhere. And then that's really the steps to how you do it. Okay.
Let's just step back for a second.
All right.
Okay. Because you're blowing my mind with this neon wire, glow-in-the-dark stuff.
I try.
Where do you get this?
You know what? I just got it on Amazon. I tried to find it at the craft supply store, and I did not see it there. And I should have my own parking spot at the craft supply store for how much I'm there. And I didn't see it. So it was just Amazon.
Okay. What is it called again?
You can Google or Amazon EL wire.
That's it.
Okay.
EL wire.
Second thing, you said it comes in different sizes. Are you saying just lengths? Or is there
Thank
thick?
you.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow. Wouldn't that be great though if it was fat?
That would be amazing.
Would.
That would have made my life easier. But yeah, no, just the different lengths.
Okay.
Okay, now I noticed that you used super glue on this. Now, I don't know, I hope this isn't a silly
canvas,
question, but super glue, you can stick you can use it on anything,
That's why it's called super.
Correct.
Well, it's not
just
so
making
super
sure.
because as you can see, the Good Vibes one with the palm, I actually used fabric because it's the only palm design I could find, and I was really motivated to do a palm background. And since it's fabric, the super glue wasn't sticking. So I actually just used a glue gun.
Nearly super.
Well, we'll just call it great glue. It's not really super anymore.
I don't know if it's
We're going to
great
change
or not.
that name.
Kind of super,
Interesting.
Yes.
That is surprising that it wouldn't stick to the fabric.
You know, I was surprised too, and there was just a process of elimination because I have 90 different kinds of glue at my house. So I tried them all.
Right.
Back to the wire.
Yes.
You said you can get it in different lengths, right?
Yes.
How do you determine? Is there a good way to measure?
Thank you. Yes, I'm so glad you mentioned that.
Thank
So.
me. Hear that?
Yes.
I'm not sure why yet. Maybe.
It's a great question, Mark Steinis.
Oh.
And so when you
Is it a super question or just a great question?
Super, because I had a super long wire. You can see the excess that I have here, and I can just either tape that in the back or cut it. But if you're worried about how much wire you have, what you can do is take some yarn and just go. This is before you put obviously the wire on. After you draw it with the pencil, go over it with the yarn. And then after you do this, I won't bore you by this, but just go over it and then measure out how much grab your wire and measure out like this to make sure you have enough.
And then you can cut it.
Because
Well, I would wait to do it to cut it.
Okay.
You would do it, but that'd be helpful because I would need a lot more yarn.
Why? What would you write?
Well, no, I just have so much love.
You have so much love.
Maria, can we
nonstop
see your
today?
Saying.
Can we see your side?
Yes. So all you do is take the
got a lot
tape
of love
off.
to give. It's true, Mark.
Yes.
Just want to say that.
You can
Got
see
a whole
here.
lot of love.
And then
I
you
think
know
that's
what,
a
you guys,
song.
if you wanted to do the standalone ones, just a quick tip. The standalone, the heart and the cactus that are over there. I used so there's our love. There, but yeah, you can see the heart there. So for the standalone ones, I just got some wire, either 16 or 18 gauge wire, and you just get that at the. Sometimes they have it at the craft supply, and I got it from the hardware store.
Sure.
And then you can create your shape and then glue the same thing onto.
And you let that be the shape that
and
you
that's
want.
what that's what is. You can do a name, you can do anything, because the 16 gauge is going to be
I'm sorry,
the 16 gauge is going to be thicker and harder to like bend.
Sure.
And
just so they can see.
yeah.
So that's the
Check and
wire.
see too. That
That's the wire.
succulent may need some water.
Yeah, this one, that's the best thing about this. It's never going to die.
Never. That's perfect for me because I do not have a green thumb.
Yeah.
How much did this cost you, Maria?
So, you know, at retail, these things go for about $380. We were looking that up today. We're like, And so my friend must have a lot of money because she had one at her house. So, and then we did this for about $10. Yeah.
And I like these better, I think, than the ones I've seen online.
You can customize them too.
Exactly.
You could do a name
Do you know
for a nursery.
we have here in the house, you guys don't know this, but we have, you know, those clap on, clap off lights?
Oh, right.
We have this ready? There they are.
Wow.
Look at that.
Oh my goodness, look at this.
Isn't that something?
That's beautiful. Thank you, Maria. That's so lovely. And you guys stick around because next up, Dr. Lisa Stroman is telling us how to identify and correct technology addiction in our kids.